Hello, friends. It's Phil, and today's podcast is a little bit of a tip, actually. It's not going to be too long, but it's going to be really useful. So, if you have a dog, like I have a dog, I have a working cocker spaniel called Oban. He's about 3 now. And let's say we share the lawn. Now, the lawn's in pretty good nick. My lawn's in pretty good condition. It's well fed, it's regularly overseeded, gets an annual scarification. And most importantly, every time Oban wheezes or creates damage, it gets fixed. Now, how the lawn is looked after if you have a dog is quite simple. Or it's not so simple, actually. It's a bit of trial and error. But the way I go about it and the way I recommend to my customers they go about it, or we go about it, is the first thing is you need the lawn to be regularly fed. Now, the benefit of having the regularly fed lawn is it recovers much faster than a lawn that's not fed. So when the lawn does get damaged by the dog wee, gets burnt and scorched by the dog wee, it can recover faster because it's got a better growth rate. That's the first thing. The second tip is the well-fed lawn needs to be well watered regularly. And if the dog is dehydrated, which is typically why the dog's pee is very, let's say, very corrosive to a lawn, is it's always good to water the patches, not the whole lawn, but the patches where the dog wheezes, and do it regularly, like maybe once a day, or whenever you see a patch form. That's maybe more the tip, actually. So consider day 1, lawn looks fantastic. Day 2, there's a couple of bleached out areas. If the lawn's fed and you go out there with your hose pipe and spray water on the bleached area, the chances are it will recover, it will grow back. Because really, in the dog pee, the bit that is damaging is a concentrated nitrogen, which scorches. But the reason why you get those rings around a dog pee, a bit of dog pee damage, is because the rings are where the nitrogen is less concentrate and you get a ring of growth, a flush of growth. So watering the lawn regularly or watering the bleached areas will stop the damage being more progressive. That's the first thing, or the second thing, or maybe the third thing. But the next thing is I've learned over the years, actually, that whilst ryegrass is really good for, let's say, the wear and tear of a dog, what's actually better for recovery is the fescues, the finer grasses. So you've got the hard-wearing ryegrasses and the fescues for the more sort of presentable grasses. Generally, the fescues recover better than the ryegrasses, largely because the fescues have more leaves than the ryegrasses, which have more singular plants. You need a lot more grass density of ryegrasses to get the same effect as a fescue. So those are my tips. The lawn is now actively growing. Ta-da. The lawn is fed regularly. Fantastic. The lawn gets monitored. The bleached areas get extra watering, and at an appropriate time of the year, you can scarify the lawn, overseed with fescue grasses, dress, and you will have a lawn that you can share very successfully with a dog, as long as you keep an eye on the lawn and the dog, kind of thing, if you get my drift. Anyway, look, that's all for now. Grass is growing. Spring is rolling in gently. And I am sharing my lawn with my dog again. Anyway, catch you soon. Take care. Ta-da. Bye. Bye.